Terrell here again, and I'm back with another review, this time for Mammals, coming to Amazon Prime on November the 11th. This one was definitely a surprise for me. Didn't know what to expect. First off, it's only 6 episodes. I mean, you can't beat that. About 20 minutes, 23 minutes a piece. You can't beat that time, right? Like 6 are done, quick watch. So it was real easy to get through. And like I said, 6 episodes, and this pretty much stars around 4 characters: Jamie, Amadine, Jeff, and Lou. As we kind of dive into their world and their intertwining relationships with each other, and of course, the issues that exist between Jamie and Amadine. Like I said, it was just, I didn't know what to expect going in. One, you see James Corden, so you think you're gonna get some singing, right? Like, oh man, he's gonna bust out a tune. No, this is like a I want to use the word dark comedy because it definitely stops being funny for a moment. they break the comedy to get serious. Let me just go down and just give you the characters, right? So of course, like I said, it's between, it starts off with Jamie and Amadine going on vacation. They having a good time. Something happens, stuff gets revealed, and it gets trickled down through everything else, right? I don't want to give you guys too much because I said I saw the trailer. First off, James Corden, right? I don't care what you say. The guy's a phenomenal actor. Outside of his late night show that I'm not a fan of, completely irrelevant. But the guy's a phenomenal actor, man. I've seen him in many things where he completely steps up and is not the person that you see 4 or 5 days a week. The guy can step up into any role. I think he can play comedy, drama, serious, whatever. He kills it. He absolutely kills it here. Melia Creeling, who plays Amadine, she's the focal point of this entire show, right? Like you're gonna hear her name several times throughout the episode. I mean, you're probably gonna get tired of hearing it. By then, you're gonna learn how to pronounce it, right? She's the focal point. She does an amazing job as Amadine here in the show, and yeah, you kind of love to hate her, Yeah. Colin Morgan, who plays Jeff, who is Jamie's best friend. He is he's the guy in the chair in this episode. I mean, in this show, and he definitely comes through for Jamie in so many different ways. And like I said, everybody's got their secrets here. Everybody on the roster has their secrets. Everybody has something that, hey man, I wish I didn't do this. I wish I didn't open the box. Sally Hawkins, who plays Lou, she is the wife of Jeff, and she is also an actress who also works, at a pawn shop. And she's also she's probably the one person in the show I think that did not get enough screen time. Like, she really kind of didn't play any like pivotal role in the show at all, other than just to be the person that listens to conversations or whatever. Like, even when they intertwine her story in like the last couple episodes, it still didn't really have any big impact as to what was going on. So really, you can say the show really just revolves around 3 characters instead of 4, and she just happens to be there. Needless to say, she's still pretty good in the show. I don't think that that was any fault at all to her. Oh man, so like I said, as far as the show goes, though, like I said, I mean, once I started, I told you before, like once I started it, I couldn't put it down. Once you get into episode 1, you're in. You know what I mean? I feel like you're gonna get to episode 6 before you even blink, and you need and it just gets even more intense from one episode to the next because you keep finding out more about everybody's situation and like what's going on and kind of the mystery of how it all unfolds in the end of the show. Like I said, everybody does a phenomenal job. You're gonna get a little, as you see in the trailers, you're gonna get a little, everything is represented by the whale. Man, you're gonna hear Jamie mention that at least several times throughout the show. The whale was like the focal point of Amadine and Jamie's relationship, and he's like, "Oh, did you see it? Like, it's serious." So it's one of those things that you're gonna get to hear about. Like, why is he talking about that whale? But pay attention to that whale. You're gonna see different different versions or different mentions of it through the show, and it just keeps popping up. One thing I'm gonna say about the show is this. I don't want to sound cliche when I say this, but this show is an example of, if you go looking for it, you're gonna find it, right? Like that's just the golden rule of any relationship. If you go looking for something, you're gonna find it. You might not like what you see, right? Sometimes it's right in front of you. What you want to do with that information, it's kind of up to you. But sometimes, you just want to leave it alone, or you digging deeper into something that you just really don't want to unbox. But it is what it is. You go looking for it, you're gonna find it. You might not like the results of what you see. And also too, I feel like this show is also saying that if you get them, they leave you how you get them. They leave you how you get them. So not hinting at anything there, but like they leave you how they get them. So don't go looking for it. Don't go looking for it because you're gonna find it, and they leave you how you get them. That's the two lessons that I got out of it. You know what I mean? Especially like dealing with like relationships and stuff like that. So the show was big. It's funny. The characters are amazing. I really had a good time with the show. I can't believe I don't have any issue with James Corden, but like he definitely does a phenomenal job playing Jamie here. Beautifully shot, and directed very well. I mean, I really love the music that they one overall tune they were using throughout the show, but the music and everything in the show was pretty good. But like I said, I mean, you get a little bit more of what I can say is you get a little bit more of Jamie's career and where that takes place in the relationship and his relationship with his friends and family and how that is important to him. But overall, he makes it clear that he loves his wife. Regardless, at the end of the day, he loves his wife, and he's willing to kind of look past certain things and do certain things that he would not normally do. And once you become aware of something, then you start to see everything that you had your eyes closed to for a long time. So the show deals with some very serious moments, and how you're going to respond to it, how you deal with it, in your relationship. How do you and your person kind of pick up past and get past certain things? Do you find the comedy in it? Do you find hey, this happened, let's move on, or you go through what happens in this show? But overall, I would say I really did enjoy it. I'm really happy it was only 6 episodes. It could have been 10, but I don't think it needed to be kind of rushed out or overdrawn here. Or it could have been a movie, but I do think the 6-episode TV format was probably perfect for the show, for the way that it breaks in between each episode. Every time you get a new discovery and every turn. But overall, Mammals, really, really good show. Check it out, Amazon Prime, November the 11th. And let me know what you think about in the comments after you watch this review. Did you like it? Did you not? Let me know if you had similar thoughts that I had about certain characters, and whether or not you like them at the end of the day, or everybody just as terrible as you think they are. So give me a shout out in those comments, and I'll catch you guys next time. See you.